Just a few weeks ago wrapped up the 2016 track and field season. Break it down for me, your impressions of things and how they went.
You know what, it was an amazing season. It really was, in many respects, the best season that we've had since joining the conference and becoming NCAA Division I team. I was thinking about this earlier today, as a matter of fact, and we literally just wrapped up our season from the NACAC championships. And you take a few minutes to reflect and look back. Through the course of the season, stepping back all the way to September in cross country, when we began, our cross country teams finished about where they have over the course of the last few years. But what was unique and different about this team is that we had both the men and women's squad were recognized by the Track and Field Coaches Association, Cross Field Coaches Association, as being All-American teams. So it was a really unique to have such a group of individuals that were so dedicated to their sport and so gifted academically. Women's team GPA was a 3.5, and it was a unique recognition and something special for them. Moving into indoors, God, man, we over the course of the year we set 16 school records that sent 3 athletes to the NCAA National Championships, walked away with 3 All-Americans. 2 of those were medalists. Alex Young, what an incredible season he had. The first NCAA Division I All-American, national champion that we've ever had. Devin King was a medalist and an All-American, led the nation for most of the season in the pole vault. I think he finished the year ranked 14th in the world. Both Alex and Devin went on to qualify for the U.S. Olympic trials outdoors. We had 2 conference records set at the indoor championships. On the conference record-winning 4x4, three of those athletes went on to compete at the Bohemian National Championships, and in all we had 5 athletes that competed at their country's trials, and out of those 5 were selected for the U.S. Central American and Caribbean Championships, NACAC Championships. Sent 5 to the NACAC Championships and walked out of there with 4 medals. It was just an incredible year. Hats off to our coaches, and those guys just did an amazing job preparing and having those athletes ready to go. And it was a really fun year.
Coach, you talked a little bit about Alex Young, Devin King, and Miss Frazier, the mark that they left on Southeastern track and field. Devin still has some more marks he'll leave.
Yep.
But talk about, when you talk Southeastern track, those 3 names come up regularly. Those 3 names seem to circulate regularly.
Yeah, they do, because they're some of the best young men and women in the country, and not just at the NCAA level, but in the country. As I mentioned earlier, Devin and Alex both qualified for the Olympic trials. That's the first time in 15 years that I've been here that we've had a U.S. citizen qualify for the Olympic trials. Jamisha, probably the most decorated female that's ever walked through the doors. She's walking away and holds 4 school records, multiple-time All-American. She was an All-American outdoors this year, along with Devin, and those are kind of the heartbeat of our team. And fortunately, we have Devin will be coming back, and Alex actually has a year of eligibility in outdoor season. Yeah.
I was going to ask you, how do you replace Alex Young, but obviously you don't have to yet.
Well, not yet. We won't be able to replace him indoors. He's exhausted his eligibility there. But we've thought about the season this year, and moving into the conference race, we knew it was going to be tough for us to win. So we made a decision to redshirt 7 of our male athletes So we really went in with a bare bones crew of 18 to the outdoor conference championships. But we gave Alex and some of the other guys an opportunity to train through some of the outdoor season, prepare for their country's trials in hopes it would get one or more of them to make the Olympic team. It didn't work out, but they did and were selected for the NACAC team and did some pretty incredible things there 2 weeks ago.
Coach, 4 years in the new facility. That facility's done amazing things for recruiting. Maybe 5 years, no, 4 years.
Yeah, 4.
4?
Be a 5th season.
Be a 5th season coming
Yep.
up. Talk a bit about that facility and how it helps you in recruiting.
Oh, it just transformed our program. It really, kind of leveled the playing field for us. If you haven't seen it, and those who hadn't seen it, it's a neat facility. It's a beautiful facility, and we can bring kids from all over the country and all over the world and all over the region to our facility, and it stacks up. It's really something unique. We're continuing to work on that. Our next project is to put lights in the facility so that we can host some twilight meets and host some larger competitions. But it's a great place to train and compete, and we're very proud of it.